Academy Award-winning actor Kevin Costner's in the Valley tonight. He's being honored at the Museum of the West out in Scottsdale. The Yellowstone actor received the first ever Western Spirit Award, honoring a lifetime of Western storytelling, including classics like Dances with Wolves and his newest series of films, Horizon and American Saga.
Kevin Costner's journey through Hollywood has been nothing short of remarkable. As he reflects on his career, there's one thing that stands out: his close relationship with his father. "I loved it," he says of working alongside his dad, who not only taught him everything he knows, but was also there guiding him through every step. Witnessing his father direct was an unforgettable experience. For Costner, it was a rare moment, one he had never witnessed before, and the passion and wisdom shared with him are invaluable. As the spotlight shifts to southern Utah, the excitement around the region is growing.
Southern Utah, perfect place for Costner, of course. He's part of a band called Modern West, and some of his most known projects and films have Western themes. You've got Yellowstone.
People are beginning to take notice of the area's potential, particularly with Kevin Costner's latest production. The influx of activity has brought a surge of energy to the local economy. What started as a quiet, scenic backdrop is now becoming an essential hub for filmmaking and business. Kevin Costner's influence, a Hollywood icon and business tycoon. Known for his iconic roles, Kevin Costner's career spans decades of success, from his breakthrough performances in Dances with Wolves to The Bodyguard. His list of accolades is impressive: 2 Academy Awards, 3 Golden Globe Awards.
And this year, the Oscar for directing goes to Kevin Costner for Dances with Wolves.
2 Screen Actors Guild Awards and an Emmy. But what truly sets him apart is not just his acting skills, but his remarkable business sense and investments that have shaped his growing fortune. Costner's financial legacy extends beyond his acting career. His sharp business acumen has led to a variety of successful ventures, including real estate investments and ownership stakes in several companies. He's a prime example of an entertainer who has masterfully expanded his reach beyond the screen. Yet, there's more to Costner's story than just fame and fortune. Behind the headlines and success, there's his family, the ones who will inherit not only his wealth, but the lasting impact of his legacy. While it's undeniable that his fortune has provided comfort and opportunity, it could also stir tensions among those closest to him. As with many wealthy families, the question remains: when he's gone, what will happen to the empire he's built? Will his children inherit a lasting legacy of unity? Or will the immense wealth lead to disputes, broken relationships, and heartache? Kevin Costner's journey to fame was neither quick nor easy. After his debut in the independent film Sizzle Beach, USA in 1981, it was 1985's Silverado that began to put him on the map. However, it was the 1987 crime drama The Untouchables, directed by Brian De Palma, that truly catapulted him to prominence. His portrayal of Elliot Ness left a lasting impression on audiences and critics alike, solidifying his place in Hollywood. 1990 marked a pivotal moment in Costner's career. He founded TIG Productions with Jim Wilson, and went on to produce Dances with Wolves, a film that he also directed and starred in. The film was an overwhelming success, winning 7 Academy Awards including Best Picture and Best Director. Dances with Wolves not only cemented Costner's status as a Hollywood legend, but also showcased his multifaceted talent behind the camera. Kevin Costner's diverse roles and wealth building.
Kevin Costner's 1990 directorial debut, Dances with Wolves, set the standard for modern historical epics.
Kevin Costner's success wasn't just limited to Dances with Wolves. He continued to shine in numerous other films such as JFK, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, The Bodyguard, The Highwaymen, and Hidden Figures. His television career has also flourished with standout performances in Hatfields and McCoys and Yellowstone. But it wasn't just acting that fueled his fortune. Costner diversified his portfolio by making investments in real estate and various business ventures. These investments have become an important part of his wealth-building strategy, adding more layers to his financial empire. Details of Costner's financial standing came to the forefront during his divorce from Christine Baumgartner. Court documents revealed that Costner earns approximately $19,300,000 $300,000 each year. However, after expenses, his take-home pay amounts to $7,590,000 annually. While these numbers would be impressive for most, they only scratch the surface of his overall wealth. In the 1980s and 1990s, Costner was one of the highest-paid actors in the world. Films like Dances with Wolves and Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves brought in significant earnings, but it was in 1991 that Costner earned an eye-lettering $50 million, primarily from his share of Dances with Wolves profits. In today's terms, that amount would be equivalent to approximately $110 million. Kevin Costner's fortune is more than just the sum of his earnings. It represents a legacy built over decades of hard work, talent, and savvy business moves. As we continue to explore his wealth, one thing is certain: Costner's financial story is far from over, and its impact will echo for generations to come. Kevin Costner's financial portfolio includes some impressive earnings from his film and television career. For his role in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Costner earned a hefty $40 million, cementing his status as one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors. In 1995, his role in the legendary blockbuster Waterworld brought him $14 million, solidifying his place as a box office draw. But it doesn't stop there. As Yellowstone became a global sensation, Costner's salary also saw a significant boost. Ahead of the 5th season of the show, he renegotiated his contract with Paramount, securing $1,200,000 per episode for a planned 16-episode season. The first half of this season aired between November 2022 and January 2023, but issues between Costner, show creator Taylor Sheridan, and Paramount began to surface. If the second part of the season is completed, Costner stands to make $19,200,000 for the season. And should Yellowstone be renewed for a 6th season, his salary is set to rise even further to $1,500,000 per episode, totaling $24 million for the entire season. Beyond his professional earnings, Kevin Costner has also had notable financial dealings in his personal life. In the mid-1990s, he faced a significant financial hit when he paid his first wife, Cindy Silva, an $80 million divorce settlement.
He and his wife are getting divorced. Christine actually filed for divorce. They've been together how long?
18 years.
18 years.
Almost 19. Monday, Christine filed for divorce. On Tuesday, Kevin responded to the divorce.
When adjusted for inflation, that amount would be roughly $160 million today, a testament to his earnings and the personal cost of his relationships. In May 2023, Costner's second wife, Christine Baumgartner, filed for divorce after 18 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. Initially, she did not seek spousal support due to their prenup agreement. However, by June 2023, Baumgartner requested $250,000 per month in spousal support. This request, which does not include expenses for their children, which Kevin already pays, highlights the high costs of maintaining a lifestyle that includes luxury trips to places like Aspen, Hawaii, and the Caribbean, where they regularly hired chefs and caterers. The couple also spent about $2 million annually on property maintenance alone. The financial details from Costner's divorce proceedings provided a detailed breakdown of his earnings. In 2022, Kevin earned a total of $19,500,000, which included $1,200,000 per episode for Yellowstone. For the 8 episodes filmed that year, Costner earned nearly $10 million. His investments in real estate also played a significant role in his earnings. He made $2,300,000 from renting out his Aspen ranch and another $53,000 from renting a beachfront property in Carpinteria, California. The family's total expenses for 2022 were $6,500,000, showcasing the high lifestyle costs associated with their wealth. Christine also claimed that Kevin had once received a $250 million offer for his Aspen property, which, in addition to their other real estate holdings, paints a picture of the vast wealth that Costner has built over the years. Kevin Costner's financial empire is not just the result of his successful career, but also the result of his smart investments, especially in real estate. With his extensive property holdings and lucrative business ventures, Costner has built a legacy that extends far beyond the silver screen. Whether it's Yellowstone, his real estate ventures, or his business savvy, Costner's fortune continues to grow, and his family's future remains intricately tied to this ever-expanding empire. Kevin Costner's real estate holdings are nothing short of impressive, showcasing his love for luxurious and expansive properties. One of his most notable estates is nestled in Aspen, Colorado, spanning an incredible 160 acres. This property boasts 3 lakefront homes, with enough space to accommodate up to 30 guests. Costner acquired this stunning estate in 3 separate transactions, with 2 properties purchased in the late 1980s and early 1990s, and the final addition in 2017, for a hefty $73 million. Costner rents out this incredible property for $30,000 per night, highlighting its exclusivity and luxury. Another significant asset is his beachfront property in Carpinteria, California, situated between Malibu and Santa Barbara. This estate is made up of 3 side-by-side properties, with the first being acquired in the 1980s, followed by the second purchase a decade later. The third property was added in 2017 for $7,300,000. Costner previously sold a 7-acre property in the same area for $25 million in 2009. In 2006, he also purchased 17 acres of undeveloped land with ocean views for $20,500,000. Additionally, he owns a 10-acre property in Carpinteria, which he attempted to sell for $60 million in 2017 before lowering the price to $49 million and eventually taking it off the market. Kevin Costner has undoubtedly earned his place as one of Hollywood's top earners, thanks to his extensive career and star power. His salary for Yellowstone is a testament to his immense popularity. Initially earning $500,000 per episode, Costner's salary increased over time, with later seasons seeing him earning around $1,200,000 per episode. This makes him the highest-paid actor on the show, solidifying his status as a major driving force behind the show's success.
E.T. broke the news last May that Kevin would not return to the series after season 5. That's when rumors began swirling that the actor was prioritizing some movie projects over Yellowstone, delaying production on the hit series.
His paychecks from blockbuster films further reflect his stature in the industry. For his role in Waterworld, he earned $14 million. Despite the film's enormous budget of $235 million, Waterworld became profitable only after its release for home video rentals and sales, ultimately grossing $264 million globally. His role in Man of Steel as Jonathan Kent, Clark Kent's father, didn't come with a publicly known salary, but his cameo in Justice League only added to his Hollywood presence. Costner's financial success is deeply rooted in his ability to secure significant earnings through both acting and producing. His iconic role in The Bodyguard earned him around $15 million and helped to cement his status as one of the top actors in Hollywood during the early 1990s. In fact, The Bodyguard was not only a massive success at the box office, but also remains a cultural touchstone to this day. One of Costner's most lucrative projects came from Dances with Wolves, where he served as both star and director. While his initial salary for the film was about $3 million, the movie's overwhelming success led to much higher earnings. With global box office earnings surpassing $400 million, Costner's total earnings from the film, considering his role as producer and director, are estimated to exceed $40 million, including revenues from home video sales. Kevin Costner is known for taking bold risks on projects that others might have shied away from. His dedication to a project often leads him to fund it himself, as he did with Dances with Wolves. However, not all his ventures have been met with success. One such example is the widely ridiculed The Postman, which didn't perform well but remains part of Costner's risk-taking journey in filmmaking. Now, Costner is returning to the Western genre with his new project, Horizon: An American Saga, This ambitious film could potentially become a four-part series with Warner Brothers, with the second installment of the series already planned for release. Given Costner's track record of successful projects, Horizon has the potential to follow in the footsteps of his past triumphs, and fans are eagerly anticipating what he has in store next. Costner's diverse career, from real estate ventures to groundbreaking films, continues to make waves in both Hollywood and the world of business. His wealth is a testament to his drive, vision, and enduring influence in the entertainment industry. A lifelong dream, Horizon, comes to life. In a significant turn in Kevin Costner's career, he began filming the third installment of Horizon: An American Saga on August 16. This deeply personal project reflects Costner's belief in the power of storytelling. He funded, produced, and directed the film, which he co-wrote with John B. Set in the 1850s and 1860s in Wyoming, Horizon centers around promoters encouraging people to settle in a new town named Horizon through flyers. Filming took place in Utah with a strong cast featuring Sienna Miller, Sam Worthington, and Owen Wilson. What makes this project especially meaningful is that Horizon isn't based on a book. It's an idea that Costner had back in the late 1900s, but he struggled for years to get a studio interested. Refusing to let go of his vision, he took matters into his own hands, using $38 million of his own money to finance the film. Additional funds came from two outside investors whose identities Costner has kept private. It's unclear whether this $38 million covers just the first movie or both installments. Costner reflected that getting the project off the ground took time due to the skepticism surrounding new ideas. He's no stranger to doubt, recalling how films like Bull Durham and Field of Dreams were initially met with skepticism before they became classics. Despite his Hollywood fame, Kevin Costner sees himself first and foremost as a father. In a recent interview, he shared that family is his top priority, and he considers being a dad his most important role. Often likening himself to an Uber driver, Costner spends a great deal of time taking his three younger children, Caden, 17, Hayes, 15, and Grace, 14, to their activities like school, friends' houses, and volleyball practices. Additionally, Costner has four older children: Annie, 40, Lily, 37, Joe, 36, and Liam, 26, further enriching his family life. His children are more than just his family, they're also his anchors. The Costners enjoy spending time together in Santa Barbara, often surfing, spearfishing, and exploring the beautiful Pacific coastline. Kevin values these moments of peace and connection. He's also kept his children close by casting them in his films. His older kids appeared in Dances with Wolves when they were younger, and Kevin fondly refers to that film as home movies. Kevin Costner's family dynamics were shaped by his strict Baptist upbringing, with roots tracing back to German immigrants, as well as English, Irish, and Scottish ancestry. His father, William, saw Kevin as a determined child who always pursued what he wanted. A particularly memorable moment from Kevin's childhood was when, at just 11 years old, he took charge of organizing a school parade. His father was initially doubtful, but Kevin proved him wrong, displaying early leadership skills. Kevin grew up in Compton, California, as the youngest son in the family, with his father working as an electrician and utilities executive. This role required the family to move frequently, making Kevin feel disconnected and insecure at times. Despite this, Kevin maintained a strong relationship with his father, who took an active interest in his career. William often expressed his thoughts about Yellowstone, Kevin's breakout TV show. Although they had differing views, especially about the show's content, Kevin appreciated his father's feedback and humor. William's involvement in Kevin's films extended to appearing in Dances with Wolves. In one scene, Kevin's character is about to be shot, only to have the soldier who aims at him shot instead. The soldier turns out to be Kevin's father, and Kevin asked him if he wanted to save him in the film. William happily agreed. Sadly, William passed away, but Kevin remembers him fondly for instilling a work ethic and toughness in the family, teaching his children how to succeed. Kevin also had a close relationship with his brother Daniel, who is 5 years younger than him. Daniel preferred a more private life, working in oil separation technology before joining Kevin's production company, TIG Productions. Daniel later managed the finances for the company and expressed how special it was to work alongside his brother. Kevin turned down a major role in Platoon out of respect for Daniel's experiences in Vietnam. Although Kevin sometimes regretted not taking the role, his loyalty to his brother was unwavering. Kevin even began writing a book about Daniel's time in Vietnam, but never completed it. The Costner family's story is one of love, loss, and resilience. From Kevin's early days with his parents to the tight bond with his siblings, these relationships have shaped him into the man he is today. Kevin's dedication to his family remains at the core of everything he does, both in his personal life and in his film career. With such a foundation of support, Kevin Costner's legacy is not just one of fame and fortune, but also of deeply rooted family values and connection. Kevin Costner's passion for charity and his multifaceted life. Kevin Costner's life is not just about the bright lights of Hollywood. He has also immersed himself in charity, sports, and entrepreneurial ventures.
Our imaginations are infinite. Sculpting a baseball diamond from a farmer's field in Iowa. I'm Kevin Costner, and on this field we once made a movie about dreams, of baseball in years gone by, and much more.
Making a significant impact in various fields. On July 2, his band performed in Halifax at the Tour World Skins game, where they donated an autographed guitar for charity. This act is just one example of how Costner's fame is often leveraged for a greater cause. He also made an appearance in the documentary Country Roads by Ma Schroeder, adding to his long list of contributions beyond acting. Costner's latest album, Tales from Yellowstone, reflects the character of John Dutton, his role in the hit series Yellowstone, with songs featured in the show's third season. Costner's connection to baseball has been a significant part of his career. He has starred in several films with a baseball theme, such as Chasing Dreams, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, For Love of the Game, and The Upside of Anger. In 3 of these films, Costner plays a professional baseball player, while in another he portrays a former player. Off-screen, Costner's love for the sport continues. He owns a home in Austin, Texas, where he is often seen attending Texas Longhorns baseball practices and games. He had a close friendship with former Longhorns baseball coach Augie Garrido, who also coached at Cal State Fullerton, Costner's alma mater. Costner even cast Garrido as the Yankee manager in For Love of the Game. Costner makes it a point to attend the College World Series games, featuring the Cal State Fullerton Titans in Omaha, Nebraska. Although Costner walked on to try out for a team in his university years, he didn't make the cut. Nevertheless, his passion for the game remains strong, and he co-owned the Lake County Fielders, an independent baseball team in Zion, Illinois, named after his iconic film, Field of Dreams. Beyond entertainment, Costner has been involved in numerous business ventures. In 1995, he purchased a company that developed oil separation machines based on a government patent. These machines gained significant attention after the Deepwater Horizon oil spill. BP tested 6 devices from Ocean Therapy Solutions, in which Costner had a stake, and eventually signed a lease for 32 machines in June 2010. However, his involvement in the company wasn't without controversy. A lawsuit filed by former partners Stephen Baldwin and Sparin Curis claimed they were misled and excluded from profits following a deal with BP. Despite these claims, a federal jury in Louisiana dismissed the case in June 2012, ordering Baldwin and Curis to repay legal costs. Costner's other entrepreneurial ventures included opening Tatanka, the Story of the Bison in South Dakota in 2004, a $5 million attraction designed to educate visitors about America's westward expansion. He also opened the Midnight Star Casino in Deadwood, South Dakota in 1991, although it was eventually sold in 2020 after a prolonged legal battle. NASCAR and political involvement, Costner's public life. Costner has also made his mark in the world of NASCAR. He was named the ceremonial Grand Marshal of the NASCAR Cup Series Auto Club 500 in 2007, and the following year he narrated the NASCAR documentary The Ride of Their Lives. His connection to the sport didn't end there, as he performed at the Charlotte Motor Speedway and judged the Victory Challenge before the 25th running of the NASCAR Sprint All-Star Race in 2009. Costner's political views have evolved over the years. Initially a Republican, he switched parties in the early 1990s and has supported various Democratic politicians including Al Gore, Tom Daschle, and Barack Obama. In 2008, he campaigned for Obama in Colorado, where he owns a home, and encouraged young voters to engage in the political process. Costner later supported Pete Buttigieg during the 2020 Democratic primary and endorsed Joe Biden for the presidential election. In 2022, he also supported Republican Liz Cheney for re-election in Wyoming, showing his independent streak when it comes to politics. With a career that spans acting, directing, producing, and business ventures, Kevin Costner has amassed a significant fortune. But as with many individuals with great wealth, questions arise about what happens after his passing. Will his fortune lead to family conflicts, or be a source of unity? Only time will tell. Costner's life is a testament to the importance of balancing personal passions, family, and career. His significant fortune has come from not just his work in film, but also his strategic investments and philanthropic efforts. As fans, we will continue to watch how his legacy unfolds and what it means for his family and the world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and check out the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.